CPA Rural Tax will upload through your portal and organize it to assist you in gathering and organizing information we will need for you to prepare your tax returns. If you need help in accessing your portal, please see how to log on to your portal on the home page of the CPA Rural Tax website. Filling out the organizer helps to ensure that we have everything to prepare your tax returns. This organizer is not intended as a substitute for tax advice, but if you ever have any questions on filling out your organizers, please feel free to contact us. Note that the organizers that I will be demonstrating are for clients who are new to CPA Rural Tax. After your initial year of tax preparation with us, we will provide you with an organizer that is customized to your tax situation. These customized organizers will have your information from the initial year pre-filled out, and we will ask you to update the information for the current year. The organizers that are available for new clients are as follows. U.S. individuals, U.S. individuals with foreign reporting, non-resident aliens with U.S. source income, U.S. small businesses, and Canadian individuals. When you first contact CPA Rural Tax, we will discuss your tax situation with you in the initial consultation. From the information, we will post to your portal the appropriate organizers for your situation. This video will take you through step-by-step procedures on how to fill out your organizer by using the tax organizer for individuals, U.S. citizens, and residents, but the procedures for all the organizers would be very similar. As I mentioned, CPA Rural Tax will post to your portal the appropriate organizer for your tax situation. After you have accessed the portal, download the organizer and save it to your computer. Please note that I am using Adobe Acrobat in this demonstration. Most of you have Adobe Reader. If you do, there's a download symbol in the upper right-hand corner for you to save it to your computer. You will notice that your organizer is a fillable form. We'll see that in a minute. You'll need to either fill out all of the fillable fields in each section of the organizer or mark that a section is not applicable to you. We will review how to do that in a minute. The first thing you'll see when you open the organizer is its title. If you believe that you need another organizer, please contact CPA Rural Tax immediately. The next section of the organizer is a description of which year this organizer relates to and when the organizer is due back to CPA Rural Tax. These fields are pre-filled for you. The next section on the second page is a table of contents of what is in your organizer. As you can see, the organizer is broken into sections. The first section is general information about CPA Rural Tax and electronic filing. The next section is your personal information, for example, your contact information, and information on your dependents, for example, your children. The next section is your income, broken into various income sources. Next section is your deductions, itemized deductions and credits, estimated tax payments, and finally section 6 is any notes to CPA Rural Tax or missing information. Remember again that this organizer is for U.S. citizens and U.S. residents without foreign income or foreign tax credits. Your situation may be much different, and your organizer will be different than this. So let's start with section 1, Welcome to CPA Rural Tax. This section discusses what an organizer is, and it also says that tax returns will be prepared in the order in which all information had been received. It is CPA Rural Tax's policy to extend U.S. tax returns, federal and state, which have international tax obligations. CPA Rural Tax will work with you to properly estimate any potential extension payments. If you do not have an international tax obligation, CPA Rural Tax will complete your tax returns by the original due date if all of the necessary information, including receipts and tax forms, has been received by CPA Rural Tax by the due date listed on page 1. And so in this case, the due date is February 22nd, 2017. We would endeavor, since this person does not have foreign income or foreign source income, that we would endeavor to try to get this tax return completed by the April 17th date, unless we had already discussed with the client and knew that that was not feasible. But as it mentions, we do need all of the information in by that date. If we do need to extend, or you need to extend your return, we will work with you to make sure that it's properly extended and the estimates are properly made. If this return had international tax obligations, then we would extend the tax return. The due date back to CPA CPA World Tax would be later, but we would work with that person on extending their returns. The next section is about electronic filing, and that most tax authorities now require electronic filing. It talks about that not everybody can electronically file, though, or every tax return, and if that is the case, we will let you know. And when we complete your tax return, we will fill out a cover sheet and detail all the next steps and information that you need on that. We will go over the cover sheet when we discuss how to review your tax returns, which is another video on the home page. The first section you need to fill out is the personal information. If you don't have a spouse, you mark this as NA. If you have a spouse, of course, you need to fill out that information, and then all of the contact information and personal information here. The next section is dependents. Again, if you don't have any children or other dependents, you mark as NA, or you fill it out as necessary. The next section is income. Again, fill this out with NA if you don't have any income, or please provide copies of your tax receipts, such as employee income, W-2s, and any 1099s or K-1s. If you provide tax receipts, you do not have to fill out the amount column below. For example, if you have employment income, we would like you to fill out your employer name here so that we know to look for it. You don't necessarily have to fill out the amount, but then we know that you have employment income. If you don't have any, again, please mark NA. Then here is your interest and dividends. Again, if you have 1099 interest and 1099 dividends, fill out the table below if you did not receive a tax receipt, one of these, or if you did, please fill it out. The next section is capital gains and losses. Again, if you don't have any, mark the NA. But if you do have some, please provide the 1099-B and year-end brokerage statements. If you didn't receive those, please fill this out. Same thing with sale of any real property. Again, if you don't have it this year, mark not applicable. And then this is business or self-employment income or farm income. Again, if you don't have it, mark not applicable, but if you do, please fill out all the fields. Auto expenses, business assets, computers, desks, home office expenses. Again, if you have a rental property, you'll need to fill this next section 3.6 out. If not, mark not applicable. All the income and expenses on the rental property also. Deductions and credits. Most people have some kind of deduction or credit, whether it be itemized deduction or some kind of credit. Please fill out here, and do please include receipts to support the deductions and credits, for example, your charity. Finally, your estimated tax payments, if you made them to federal or state, please fill this out. If not, then put not applicable. And last but not least, here are your notes to CPA World Tax. Any missing items that you still have, any details you need to let us know. After you have completed your organizer, save it to your save it to your computer, and then upload it to the portal. This completes the discussion of how to fill out your organizer. If you have any questions at all, please contact us at CPA World Tax, and welcome to CPA World Talks.